All right, now we're gonna blow through another one deck read today, hopefully, because we're making it quick. All right, so I have our overview energies out, and what we have here, I am taking a reversal today because intuitively called to, because I heard when I put it upright, I heard a no. So I got to turn it upside down. So what came up upside down was this Seven of Cups with the Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords. This is either someone is not, oh, I think I said Queen of Swords. I meant Queen of Wands, Four of Swords. If I did, sorry if I'm a little Seven of Cups today, scrambled, but someone's not. And it is either someone outside of this Queen of Wands, absolutely like, they're not confused about them. They've made some sort of final decision. They're at peace with whatever that is. Or this is, in fact, the Queen of Wands that is like this. But it feels like energies that are surrounding someone who might be oblivious to them. It doesn't have to be, though. So we either have a Queen of Wands that is very clear in what they want to do, or someone outside of the Queen of Wands who is very clear about whoever this Queen of Wands is to them. So let us go around again and we'll see what details we can get about this. All right, on our Seven of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups. So whether this is someone, so if this is someone outside of this Queen of Wands, they are not confused about how happy this Queen of Wands makes them or how happy they believe this Queen of Wands could make them. With this person around, I have more joy in my life, or with this person around, I believe I will have more joy in my life. It would be a happy situation here. If it is the Queen of Wands who is not confused about anything, they're not confused about what makes them happy. And likely they would commit to doing that or doing more of it. So this Queen of Wands, the Ten of Swords, we just went from the Ten of Cups to the Ten of Swords. Let me look at that. Weirdly, I am getting, there's something about this Queen of Wands that is unbothered. They're like unbothered by anything is what it looks like. Because I want you to look at this Ten of Swords. Here's this Ten of Swords. And as you can see, this person right here who has the Ten of Swords in them is like, yeah, that's nice. And so this might be why, if it's a person outside of the Queen of Wands, why they like this person is just like, oh, I really like how unbothered they are. They're like not stressed by like anything. No matter what challenges they seem to go through, they're kind of rising above them and staying positive. I really like this. If this is the Queen of Wands themselves, they're just like, I've overcome. Like, you did not stop me. You did not defeat me. And I'm aware of that. I am aware that I can create my own happiness despite whatever challenges are thrown my way. Because this is almost like, if you look at this Ten of Swords, this is almost like the expression is, yeah, go ahead, throw another one. Watch how I don't care. Watch how I absolutely do not care and deal with that as well. And so this Four of Swords, the Six of Cups. So with the Six of Cups, I mean, in this Six of Cups, it's a person like sitting alone. So this person, if it's the Queen of Wands that we're just talking about in isolation, this person with the Four of Swords is happy in their own company. They can have a good time no matter if there are people there or not. If this is more of a traditional Six of Cups interpretation, and this is someone outside of this Queen of Wands, then this person has ultimately decided that they would like to take this person out on a date. They would like to instigate some sort of like deeper relationship with them. If that's not like romantic, it would be platonic. So we'll go around one more time. Yes, this Ten of Cups, Six of Wands. So again, this is either the Queen of Wands fulfilling themselves successfully, and people can see that, or this is, again, someone outside this Queen of Wands going, like, I can see this person is living in a way that I consider ideal, and I want to, like, crew up with them in some capacity. And on this Ten of Swords, the Hanged Man. Here's the thing. With this deck in particular, sometimes I'll get, like, little bit of odd messages from these. And since this came out in this way, okay, if you look at this, like with this Hanged Man and stuff like that, and the Queen of Wands, it would fit. Either the Queen of Wands themselves is into a little bit spicier stuff, right? Like suspension, tattooing, you know, maybe a little bit harder core stuff. It could be the Queen of Wands that is into that, or in fact, the person who is looking at them is into that. They could both be into that. I don't know. It could be two people on the same scene, right? But the Hanged Man is also unbothered, right? They're suspended, but they're just like, yeah, I'm just going to chill until I like get my knowledge here. So if it's not what I just said, it's just a reiteration of the fact that this Queen of Wands can chill. Six of Cups, the Magician. Well, this might be, well, Queen of Wands, we could be talking about a practitioner. I can make magic on my own, or it's somebody who wants to make magic with the Queen of Wands. Can we get one more on this Magician? A King of Swords. Okay, so there's, this is someone who perhaps is skilled in mental magic. They're a mentalist. Be careful with that, because that could also be someone who is prone to mental manipulation, perhaps. Or it's just someone who is intellect dominant. So it does feel like someone's separate from this Queen of Wands. Though if you're resonating with someone who like prefers the intellectual realm, then, you know, take it as you will. So I'm going to treat it though as this person is a separate person at the moment. Can you tell us about this King of Swords besides what we already know? And if they do want me to keep it as just the Queen of Wands, this is just a reading about a singular person, that will come across. I am usually told when I've asked the wrong question. All right, this King of Swords is also the King of Wands. So we have a charmer here, okay? We have a charmer, someone, like I said, that could be someone who's a little bit, they'll use their charm to, when I say coerce, right, I don't mean it in like the darkest way possible. I just mean that this person kind of is someone who wants what they want, and they will use their social and intellectual skills or their attractiveness to win people over. Because I'm not seeing at the moment, let me look at these other two cards and then I'll say what I'm gonna say. We have the Tower in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles. I would say this person has been working on themselves. With this Tower in reverse, they might have done a lot of reconstruction on their own life, on their own person. But what I want to say about this person is that I am not seeing, like we do have the Six of Cups here, the Ten of Cups. Like I just don't feel a lot of like very deep feeling from this person off rip, which that just might like, so for me, right? I am more intellectual dominant, so I'm a sapiosexual person. And so what it usually goes for me is intellectual connection first, and then an emotional connection, and then a physical connection. With this person, we have the King of Swords and the King of Wands. They're perceiving this other person as a Queen of Wands, but I would guess it's because they are attracted to them. They're attracted to how they are, potentially. But this other person is more like intellectual and then physical. And so emotions for them could be last, you know, and, you know, if this is a cis man, that can, you know, be a stereotype of cis men, though certainly not all cis men. So I would say it could be something like that, or it could in fact be that this person in general tends to be emotionally unavailable. Can we check on that, please? Can you tell us about this person's emotional state? All right, the Four of Pentacles. You see that? Look at that. Withholding, I don't know if it's completely unavailable, but they do not, that's like something they keep on lock. So this person does not lead with emotions. Eight of Cups. Look, even that moon is kind of like, I don't know. That's on that tower though. This person might have had some kind of like emotional trauma, or when I'm saying trauma, it would be like a really bad breakup or a really bad relationship. I'm not talking about something like super extreme. Knight of Cups. Okay. So this person isn't completely unavailable, but I would say watch it, okay? If you run into somebody who's, you know, kind of leading more with their words and their charm and their looks, I would be cautious around that, because the Eight of Cups, Knight of Cups, it could just be that this person needs to get to know somebody before they open up emotionally. But even that Knight of Cups, that's a very, like, it's a debonair kind of knight, right? It's a charm kind of knight. I'm leading with like emotional slickness instead of like true vulnerability. And so it's just like, I don't know. But what I'm saying is this doesn't feel exactly like a player or someone who's trying to like get anyone into a weird dynamic. This is just kind of like, just something to note. Yeah, I think this person is aware, okay? Like on this Knight of Cups, we have the Ace of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. They kind of know this about themselves. And so, I mean, what does this person really intend in approaching this other person? Oh, I just got, that with Blinding Lights by The Weeknd. I'm not going to remember the lyric, but it's like, maybe you can show me how to love. Like, I've been alone for too long. Maybe you can show me how to love. Maybe. I've been on my own for long enough. Maybe you could show me how to love. Maybe. But yeah, in The Weeknd, you know, not the best example, girl. What does this person intend with this? Approach, relationship, whatever. Because we see the Ten of Cups here. So, I mean, but it's just giving, what it's giving is more achievement at the moment. Like, I want that person because I think they look good, and I think other people perceive that about this person. That's more kind of what it's giving, and I'm just kind of like, for me, anyway. Well, we have the Three of Pentacles here. This person would like to build some sort of stability. The Eight of Wands relatively quickly. Princess of Swords. I don't know if that's talking about being, they're like playfully communicative. This is a very like, this is a very banter type of person, but they're not totally unserious. Eight of Swords, this is just sort of like, I want, like, and look at that, look at that, look at, this is like someone who's having fantasies, but they really want this person like to themselves, it seems like, with that Eight of Swords. I want this person to myself. But I'm not seeing that as this person wants to kind of like discard this person. I'm seeing issues, all right? I'm just seeing issues. It's not that you can't work through them. Oh, our King of Cups is finally here. Two of Pentacles. Okay, so this person, Four of Wands, it just takes this person, like this person does not, I think this person doesn't feel safe unless, like, to open up emotionally, unless they feel like they have someone kind of like in a very controlled environment. It's like, I want to feel like you're not going anywhere before I really like open up to you emotionally, and that's going to take some time and some back and forth. That's what it feels like. So, I mean, to me, looking at this isn't a total deal breaker for someone on an approach, but it's also something that you want to be aware of with somebody who's intending to create some sort of foundation here, because like it's crossing over, especially with this little like spice angle on some of the more like carnal stuff. Sometimes, you know, not all the time, but sometimes people will get into like the whole like dom thing or whatever, specifically to avoid that like therapeutic work. And so I'm always kind of like, is it role play? Is it temporary role play? Or is someone looking to like work their lifestyle in such a way where they're making an excuse for like bad coping mechanisms or maladaptive coping mechanisms, right? That's what I would say. That's what I would say, okay? Especially if you are on any scenes yourself or whatever, it's something to look out for. Because even with all of the safety precautions and everything else, nowhere is completely free of risk, all right? So let us go ahead and get our final advice outcome here. I would say this person's probably had their eye on you for a while. They've just been kind of, all right. I see that over there. I see that, but they haven't been making a move. But like I said, this is someone who seems kind of, like I said, they like need to feel safe before they do stuff. So they just might be a monitor. I need to like make sure all of these conditions are. All right, final advice outcome. All right. This person, you know, they've been over here, like, let me watch this, Knight of Pentacles. Let me watch this for a while. I don't know. And if they have had some more tumultuous relationships or one kind of big, like, upheaval in their past relationships, you know, I would understand some caution here. But they are about to take some sort of major leap with the Fool and the Death card into changing perhaps some aspect of their emotional life or their romantic life, if that weekend lyric that I'm picking up on is accurate. I've been on my own for long enough. It could be that this person took a big break. Like I said, in order for anyone to really restructure their lives, it is more efficient to do that while you're on your own. It's not that you can't do it with other people or in like a marriage or anything else, but it is kind of, it's easier to negotiate that and manage that by yourself, or it is to me anyway. And so we're ending with this Princess of Wands, some sort of flirty little communication, some sort of new beginning. I'm gonna get one more on this Death card, because the Death card is also giving like some kind of scene. Hey, Halloween's coming up. Some of y'all might have communication here. Nine of Pentacles. They want to change. That, like, this is them kind of like, look, like this person is like looking. I'm telling you, they're like, I got my eye on that one. And I'm going to, like, there's something about that Skype and like the Eight of, like, it's just like, I will have that person. I need to like just chop all this down. And like, I'm telling you, this Queen of Wands probably doesn't know. They're just like, I'm over here with the birdies, like in the flowers. And this person is just like, I will fuck this up. But like, they don't mean it in a bad way, okay? And I'll pull one on this Princess of Wands, maybe to see how this communication is going to come in for y'all, how this person is ultimately going to approach. Or if we're still in the energetic realm on this for the most part. No, we have the Knight of Swords. This will happen relatively quickly, and it will happen in maybe in more of an aggressive way than like you expect. But like I said, whoever this person is, King of Pentacles at the moment, I don't know about this person's money status or whatever. Pentacles is just in real life. An in real life person, this Hermit, again, someone who's been watching. This is somebody in your social circle. It's a mutual. It is someone you have to have some knowledge of, some awareness of, some communication with, though, you know, we won't exclude the digital realms, but like this person wants, if they are a mutual, if this has been like an online form of communication, they want to take that into real life. So I would say maybe expect an approach. So let us officially close with the perennial words of the highest authority. Happy painting, and God bless, my friends.